Manny, cook that shit up.
Yo. You already know what it is. Gogo Chris reporting live with my co-host.
Each and every Monday,
my man Twin. And we got a special co-host today.
Yes, sir.
Our DJ. DJ Hype on the ones and twos.
DJ Hype.
Also a host
Yes,
today,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Filling in for my brothers, man. My brothers not here, but he gonna hold the fort down, man. We all love Sports and Go-Go, man. Love Sports and Go-Go, the show. Each and every Monday from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Sorry for the delays, but nevertheless, we still gonna have a good show today. Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, Go Town, Interloop Transportation, Uncle J Rock, Uncle Snails. The world is ours, man. We all love Sports and Go-Go, man.
Good Zaza. You know, that's what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah, snacks.
Yeah.
Journey to the moon and beyond. A final hardware shakedown for manned flights.
We laugh.
We live, baby.
We laugh.
We live.
Anything can happen.
Anything out. We love Sports and Go-Go. And we on episode 12, fellas. We made it to episode
Yes, sir.
12, man. Episode 12, man.
Yes, sir.
We come a long way. Well, without further ado, let's get into women's college basketball. Let's talk women's college basketball. First and foremost, let's say shout out to all the women that participated in
all the women.
the NCAA tournament, the Elite Eight, the Sweet 16, the Final Four, and yesterday's national championship. So over the weekend, over the past week or so and a half, Iowa advanced to the championship game over UConn.
Yes.
And then South Carolina advanced over North Carolina State to see each other in the national championship, which took place yesterday when South Carolina played Caitlin Clark in Iowa. And she fell short to a good South Carolina team, which is undefeated. They've been undefeated the last 2 seasons. They lost 1 game last year in the Final
shout
Four.
out to them, bro.
But they only lost 3 games in the last, 3 years or some shit like, or 2 years or something like that.
They on a run right now.
They on a run, but they got it done yesterday. So let's talk the championship game. Did y'all watch it?
I watched some of it.
I watched a little bit of
I
it.
wasn't able to catch it because I was out, but basically the better team won. You know, who came to play?
Oh, shit.
It's a different ball game in the championship. You know,
Yeah.
it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
And you know, if you've been there before, you know you're not new to this. You know what you gotta do in the championship. Like
Facts.
you know,
Yeah.
that's what I can really say. You come play the championship, it's a different ball game. It ain't the regular season. It ain't the playoffs. It's the championship.
Yeah.
You know, you got to really show up. Everybody got to come to play. Can't just be 1 or 2 players.
I seen two star players, like the real future of the WNBA.
Yeah.
Like I real loud watched them and was like, young, this is like the new generation of basketball players for the WNBA. Like it ain't just them two though. It's like 10 of them going into the WNBA right now. But when I watched the game, I was like, young, like this is the only reason why I was tuned in. Like Caitlin Clark is like Stephen Curry of the WNBA, bro.
Yeah.
The college
Yeah,
basketball. Like
she a generation
Shorty. It's really nobody that I've seen in the last couple of years that really ball like her right now. So she real life captivating the whole world right now. So
I
shout out to them.
I agree. I feel like she is transcending the game because, like, just like how Steph Curry transcended the game as far as like an ill-advised shot.
Mm-hmm.
like when we was probably growing up,
Nah, I feel you.
is a great shot now if you're skilled enough to do that, which means you practice.
He can shoot.
Like Steph Curry practices. Like, don't get it twisted. It's practice. Countless hours and drills and like just countless like hours of just working hard, just working. So I definitely could say for the women's game, she definitely transcended her style of play over to the women, because even in the WNBA, they're not really playing like how she plays. So, and you know, I think a lot of people, I mean, they're giving her GOAT status. I wouldn't give her GOAT status, but I would say
not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
only because she lost. Like, it would have been a perfect story if she would have had won yesterday, because then, okay, she went to the championship and lost to LSU. Then she turns around, beat the team that beat her in the championship to go to the cup and win. And if she would have won, it would have been all right. Then it was her senior year, and she's going to the WNBA. So she's supposed to have a lot of prominence in the league. But it's like, because she didn't win in college, it's almost like you can't reward her with the GOAT status because she lost. I mean, you can say she's a generational college player. I'll give her that. She's a generational transcendent player. And also, she broke Pistol Pete's record. She's the all-time leading scorer, for points in the NCAA for men's and women. Yeah. That's a big accomplishment. She's an accomplished player.
Huge accomplishment.
She has a lot of accolades for a college athlete, but then I look on the other hand, and I look at other athletes like Kareem. Yeah. Kareem won 3 championships. They won them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He won. He was national. He was Naismith Player of the Year 3 times. That's the college. That's like the basketball Heisman in a sense.
But Steph didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Steph didn't.
Steph didn't. But
you know what I'm saying?
But Steph also was shooting logo threes in Davidson. So so he didn't transcend the game just from the NBA. He bit the game he plays is the game he's been playing. Like, he's been a shooter.
This ain't new to him.
He's been shooting logo threes, and you gotta remember, the college 3-point line, the NBA 3-point line is way further from each other. Yeah. So he was shooting past NBA range in college. So that would be considered now a logo 3. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? So it's like, I wouldn't say that he didn't. It's just that he wasn't fortunate to play with a household name school, but he put that school on the map. Yeah. Like, for other people behind him to go to Davidson. Like, he did. I didn't know nothing about Davidson.
I knew nothing
I didn't even know
about
Davidson was in North Carolina. I didn't even know it was on Tobacco Road or something like it was in North Carolina.
I didn't even.
Yeah, it's in Charlotte. Yeah,
he was like the hometown hero. You was just rooting for him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They loved him down there.
So I didn't. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, as far as like college, I wouldn't give her a GOAT status, because
not yet.
On social media they was ranting about calling her the GOAT, and I'm just saying like my opinion is
Angela Reese, she won one.
Like
you can't, like,
she did all this. It's
like it's levels. But, you know, well, I will say that she will forever be top 3 players that transcend the women's game, because
definitely.
You know, I mean, she went to a school like Iowa. Like, I think her story is kind of like Steph Curry's story in a sense. Steph Curry didn't win in high school.
Yeah.
I mean,
that was my point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she made it though twice. Like, so that's like I'm not rewarding her for making it, because like I'm a LeBron fan, and I always pride LeBron for making it to 8 straight finals. But the average fan would say, but he lost. Yeah. So to me, that's a great accomplishment. I think to me, that's something.
Self-gratification.
That's like an accomplishment for one person to say, damn, like, this nigga been in the finals 8 times. That is kind of impressive. Even though he only won, I guess, twice.
No, that's very impressive.
He won 3 times. He won 3 times out of 8. He won 3 out of 8 times.
That's a battle to get there.
But it's just still like the fact that he made it. So I'm like, this is what I'm trying to say. You can't have different criteria for GOAT. Yeah. If that's gonna be the status, like if you lose,
then that's gotta be the way it's always gotta be.
Because like my point is to say LeBron won 4 championships. He lost 6 of them. Mm-hmm. We know that. Caitlin Clark, she went to 2 championships and she lost.
She lost both.
So it's like 0-2.
GOAT. She lost both.
4-6. GOAT. I mean, I'm saying, to me, I feel like
you got a point.
Like, you can't call her the GOAT, but you could call her a hell of a college athlete.
No, she definitely
you know,
a hell of a college player.
She probably top 3 college athletes all time. Probably now.
Facts.
Like, just only on strip, like, she's a woman and she broke Pistol Pete record and like all of the stuff that's like going around the women's game right now is really centered around her in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is.
Yes,
It's
it
centered around her.
It is.
Because she's been the only person we've been talking about in the basketball world
Yeah.
for the last few days. You know what I
It
mean?
is crazy she lost though.
I mean, you know, you
But
can't
things happen.
Like you said, better team won though.
Yeah, better
better
team.
team. That's
You
what I
gotta
say.
know that's a different ball game when you
And that's
walk
why I
in the
say-
championships, man.
And that's why I say. And that's why I say.
Those different players when they walk in that game, bro.
And then,
I'm
like,
telling you.
but see, I understand. Like they giving Don Steady all of the credit, but somebody broke it down to me like, yeah, she had to like basically her whole team last year rolled out,
Mm-hmm.
so she went undefeated with a whole new team.
Facts.
Win the chip. So
And that's
Facts.
that's coaching.
That's coaching.
Yeah,
That's good coaching.
yes.
It's good coaching.
And that ain't easy to come in with a whole new mob and people with different attitudes. You got people players saying, I don't want to play with this person. That shit happens. We don't really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to do that, yeah, that's remarkable. We can't run from that. That's great coaching. Because another team would have got their ass with the whole season with a whole new mob.
Facts.
How shit
That's
normally
that's
go.
how it normally
You
goes.
know what I mean? That's how it
Yeah.
normally go. You got a whole new mob coming. We don't know how this first season. Then by the third season, the shit might start clicking.
Facts.
But the
Facts.
first two seasons, you like, damn, we don't know how we gonna go with this shit. You know what I mean? But to do that, that's remarkable.
That's good coaching,
Yeah, that's
man.
great
Shout out to Don Steady.
Yeah,
Don
that's-
Steady.
That's
So
Nah, for
so
real.
look, what does this mean for Caitlin Clark's legacy by not getting it done back-to-back years despite becoming an all-time leading scorer in men's and women's Division I basketball?
Like you said, it's gonna hold over her head. I mean, when you talk about college,
they're gonna always say she knows.
it's so many accolades
Yeah,
that you can get in them 4 years. You feel me?
And
So for you to lose
always
twice,
we talked about my fault, hype. I ain't because but it's always
nah, you on the same.
talked about that she lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We could always say, hey, everything we just said before, you know, they had the whole new team, they went straight, you know, undefeated, blah, blah, blah. But it's still gonna be the fact that she lost. So it's still, I don't know how they can affect her mentally, you know what I mean? But I always say keep playing your game, you see what I'm saying? Because you had a great season. You just lost in the championship, and that's what they're gonna say every time.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the conversation gonna end if they lost.
Yep.
You know,
She was like,
I bet hype.
what you saying?
Nah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I mean, it don't matter where you, because it's two different leagues. So when you talk about WNBA and you talk about college, them two different leagues, so they're gonna judge them differently. She can go to WNBA and win 5 championships. They still gonna be like, oh nah, she lost 2 in the college. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna hold over her head. So you definitely gotta win on every level
But the
to
conversation,
become the GOAT. Like
yeah, but
you-
the
you
conversation
do,
might
right?
change if she do go to WNBA and win 5 straight or win 5 times. Like
I mean, but still, I think it still hold over your head
with that over
because
2.
yeah, like
yeah, I understand.
like he
I
said,
understand.
if you gonna
I
judge
agree.
one GOAT, you gotta judge the never GOAT. You know what I'm saying? With the same type of
That's just like me playing for them, fool. My 9th grade year, we go to Turkey Bowl, we lose. 10th grade year, I don't go. 11th grade year, we go. We get punished.
Yeah.
30. They will always talk about that 30.
yeah.
They always talk about that 30.
Yeah.
I didn't win to my last year. You feel what I'm saying? But every time a nigga see me, that like Swirls, HD, they always say, nah, we beat y'all by 30, bro.
In the
In
championship.
the championship. And I can't run from that. I will always remember playing with a dump ball team where I got beat by 30.
But you redeemed yourself though.
I did, but it took time. Like we had new motherfuckers coming in too. We had to ease them in.
Facts.
It was like, so I know how that shit could be, you know. So hey,
But I mean, me personally, I don't think it affects her legacy. I just
nah, it
think
don't.
I just think I just think it's like it's one of those things where it's, though that's gonna haunt her for the rest of her life.
Yeah, like
You know what I'm saying? Because she
it's
went.
gonna blow you. Like
Like I said, the perfect story for me, for her, that could have happened was like the fact that she lost last year and she would have got it done this year.
this year, yeah.
If she'd have did that, then she could have lived with that. But the
Yeah.
fact that you go back and just, it's almost like the Lakers used to go lose to Boston every year. They lose
Yeah.
to Boston every year. So it's like, I don't think it's going to affect her legacy, but I think she'll always remember that she went to the championship and lost.
And
You know what I'm saying? I think she'll always remember that. Like, but that might give her the motivation to go to the next level and win 10 chips in a row.
I got
Who goes to say she
me
don't
personally,
win? What if she win 10 chips in a row?
I think she gonna be one of the greatest.
Oh,
Because she gonna transform the game. Like it ain't no Damian Lillard over there.
Get better.
So when she go over there, it's gonna be the half court shot. Not the half. You know what I mean? I'm just exaggerating.
Well, wherever she goes at, they're gonna have to allow her to be herself.
Yeah, they gotta let her go on.
Wherever she go at, they're gonna have to allow her to be herself.
You can't hold that talent back.
Totally agree, Chris.
You know,
that's what I'm saying. We still got time to see her grow. You know what I mean? So this 0-2 we can go to WNBA and that motherfucker could be 10-1. Not saying she gonna lose. I mean, it ain't always be a great season. We ain't gonna always say it's gonna be a great joint in every year. But she might at least say 10-1, 10-0. We'll see. But she got time to grow for us to see her do great things.
I believe so too, man. I don't feel like her loss is going to affect her legacy because she's still a good college player. So it's like she changed the game. She transcended the game. And I feel like the more and more we get people like her in women's basketball, it's only going to evolve. Like we might get a 6'4", 6'5", 6'6" girl that can stop on a dime, shoot, and jump out the gym and like really dunk on people, like how men dunk on people. So like the game is going to evolve for the better. Like women's basketball is going to evolve for the better. And I just know it is. I know it is because you got players like Angela Reese. You got what's her name from UConn? What's her name? Like from UConn, Paige. I know her last name, Paige. She's a generational talent. She probably not gonna leave this year. She'll probably return back to UConn for another year because it's beneficial for women nowadays to stay in college and play ball. So
yes, it is.
But it's more people coming out and it's more they drafting more and more. I mean they scouting more and more women around the world. I mean around the United States that can ball, like really can ball and like. Women are evolving,
and you definitely can see that 6'5" woman that can dunk.
But like you said, it's up to the WNBA. They gotta make it make sense for the ladies, man.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
She going to Indiana Fever.
They going to soccer and all type
of shit
because the WNBA gotta make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. She gonna get the Indiana Fever at 8 o'clock. They got the first pick of the draft.
Definitely agree with that.
That first game they played in New York. Her and the girl that shot against Steph.
That's gonna be lit.
It says already sold out. That's next year. Game already sold out.
Shout out to the women, man.
Shout out to the women.
Definitely shout out to the women.
Women's basketball.
Yeah, shout out to Bonds and basketball.
But I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to see her and the other girl that was in the shooting contest with Steph. I'm trying to see her and Caitlin Clark in the 3-point contest.
They gonna do it.
I would love to see. I feel like they should lower.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she ain't scared. She gonna jump at that 3-point contest.
She is.
She gonna do it.
I think, but you know what I really think, y'all? I think they should lower the courts for the women. They should lower the courts so they can dunk. Yeah, lower the courts so they can dunk. And then the arenas would be filled up. They would have to start playing back at the NBA arenas if they start letting.
But see, how would that translate to WNBA when they shooting though? Because then it's gonna be like a different.
It's gonna be a different angle. How they going?
What I'm saying is that I guess that would be the disadvantage because you can't. I mean, it can't just be an advantage. Like y'all already step up. Y'all already. So y'all got to learn y'all shots, and then I guess what they'll do is
that will take a whole.
In women's basketball, I'm saying they already got little balls. Pause. No Diddy. No Diddy. They already got little basketballs. No pause. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? They do they basketball pause is not bigger than the women's basketball. Pause. No Diddy. For real.
Broke it all the way down, boy.
I had to break it down to you because
that's Chris translation.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. Because I'm not gonna lie to you. The women in college, they play with the same ball that I think the men. Oh, that's a good question. I gotta look that up.
No, they don't.
Let me Google that right now.
I don't think they do though.
No, it's a smaller ball.
I think
it's a smaller basketball.
Yeah, it's a smaller ball.
So hold up. So do you think women should play with the ball that the men play with? Pause. No Diddy.
No, because they don't have the same. No Diddy. They don't have the same hand size as us. So I think it is.
Time out. Talking about it is some big women from
Yeah.
it is some women from it is some women from Toulouse, somewhere Toulouse, Texas, somewhere.
Tasmanians.
And they man, you see Cardosa, she ain't no shrimp, she ain't no small fry. Her hands, bro. She got big hands. I'm saying, hold up. I don't know nobody that's 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" that has small hands. I mean, if they have small hands, then they must be an alien.
You right though.
I don't know.
I can't.
You ain't find nobody 6'5" with no small ass hands.
Can't say nothing about that.
I'm just saying.
I
know the average women
they must
got smaller hands than the men. So
that's true. That's very true. But
so
not
like you said, not
Big Bertha from
6'5",
not Big Bertha from
6'6",
not Big Bertha from Mississippi, with them big hands.
That ain't going down.
Big Bertha been playing basketball all her life. I built the goalpost right outside the house, and she been shooting ever since she been 5 years old. I'm so proud of her.
Cutting wood and shit.
Hey, nothing say I love all my Southern queens, but they feed them something. They Southern hospitality is what it means.
Fresh and break. They do all that type of
They
shit.
eat ham hocks and collard greens and neck bones.
It's different down south.
I know that motherfucker. I know what's going on.
Yeah,
ham hock.
They eating different down there. So country women, country boy, they be big. Man, pause. Diddy, no Diddy, but yeah. So I don't know. I just think, man. I just think that women's basketball is in good hands. To sum everything up, women's basketball is in good hands. And I said that last week. I think Caitlin Clark and Angela Reese could be what Larry Bird and Magic Johnson was to the
Juju, Paige, all of them.
Yeah, them two. But I'm saying,
but them
for the start, because I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When in '97. I was old enough. I'm 7 years old. I remember when the WNBA first came in, and it was just it amazed me because it was like, dang, all of the teams in the NBA had little sister teams. Like it was like they little sisters.
It was like what?
It was like 8. It was 8.
But then you had like the cool girls like Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie. You know what I'm saying?
That made it more competitive.
What?
Having 18, like, cause you 18. You had to work your ass off.
You gotta work.
Yeah, you gotta work your ass off.
You gotta win.
But you might see that team about twice every maybe 3-4 times that year.
But you also gotta think when they first start a league, it's not gonna be with so many games.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be with so many teams. Because you gotta think they gotta get endorsements, they gotta get sponsorships. That's the same thing, but then again, it's not the same thing. Then they gotta get the players. And you gotta think a lot of the WNBA players were old.
Right.
They were like old because they was playing overseas. There wasn't no women's league. There were a women's league, but most of the women's league like they no more. They folded. Like it's like 2 women's league. Of course they try to have a women's league, but it just folded. You know what I'm saying? The WNBA was actually affiliates to the NBA. Remember, the WNBA for the longest had the same sign as the Jerry West sign. It just was a girl. It was a girl. They had the same exact signs as the NBA logo. Like most of the NBA teams, that was like their women's. I would say, if you would say, because it wasn't really a G League that was like on display. Mm-hmm. So that was like their women's league for women, but it was like 4 teams, then expanded. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like 13 or 14 teams, something like that. It's something like that. But to the point where it's like, I feel like women's basketball has came further than it really is. It's just that we don't support it. Like it's come farther than it was when it first came out, as far as like endorsements and like if you notice that the NBA teams all have endorsements and sponsorships on their jerseys. Well, WNBA been doing that for at least 10 years now.
They've been doing it.
You know what I'm saying? They was doing that for 10 years now, and the NBA just started doing that like 5 or 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Taking the they taking their cue from the WNBA, you know what I mean, for the sponsorships. And that's better for the brand, because not only your sponsorships, they're happy with that, but you're showing their brand on TV. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically being brand ambassadors in a sense. You know what I mean? They're promoting you, you're promoting them. It's a sponsorship. It's a relationship. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a business relationship. Facts. That's facts. That's facts. So shout out to the women, man. I'm so happy that women's basketball is finally getting its due. Because the whole women empowerment, I got the power. You know what I'm saying? I am.
Hey, Mystics, can we do something, please? All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So how good of a coach is Dawn Staley? Because she coached a brand new team to an undefeated season despite her old team leaving.
Has that ever even been done
I was
before?
about
I'm not sure.
Because
I was
I'm
about to
telling you like this: to go to a team and then go undefeated, like who does that?
I don't know.
like the reiterate what I
Like
said earlier.
on any level of sports.
But to have a whole new squad, like I said, that's different attitudes. Mind you, this is women. These are still women. We ain't gonna run these. They just playing basketball. They are women.
Yeah.
So to have different attitudes and to go like undefeated and go to the championship, bro, that's great coaching. Like we can't run from that. And I hope to see what they do next year.
Yeah.
That's all I can really say. That's great
What you
coaching.
think?
I mean, like I said, like I don't think nobody ever done that on any level of sports. Like I want to do some research on that.
I
Like
guess we got to because I don't think it's ever been done either.
to go
To
to
go
a
to the
team.
champ, no, to go undefeated last year and lose, and then come back with a whole completely new team and go undefeated again and actually get it done. I don't think that's ever been done either. We got to look that up. That's something that us as Love Sports and Gogo we got to have for the next show.
That's a great coach.
Yeah.
You dig?
That's a great coach.
So, we already tapped into the future of women's basketball. I would want to say, let's get into the men's championship game, which is currently it's on right now. We actually live right now watching the game on all TVs at the Hub
It is on
DC.
right now.
Love Sports and Go-Go, live edition of Love Sports and Go-Go. We watching the national championship game between Purdue and UConn. Last week, Purdue beat NC State and UConn beat Alabama. Now, I thought the Purdue and NC State game was going to be a little bit competitive between Big Boy and the big boy from Purdue.
I didn't.
Boy, was we wrong.
But he made Big Boy do like a small fry.
Yes,
I didn't. I
He made him
didn't
like
think it was
small
gonna be
fry.
close at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, Zach Edey is like he's a real NBA talent. Like he gonna go into the NBA and real life go to a team and real life make them a championship contender just because of his size. Like, so I mean, DJ Burns, he had a great run. I think great run. We was just talking about like NCAA accolades. You know what I'm saying? For him to do what he did is great, but you going up against somebody that's like, I seen him go over the left shoulder, the right shoulder.
Yeah.
I seen him, you know what I'm saying? Like he real skilled. Like Zach Edey's for real. He ain't like
he's good.
you know what I'm saying?
No, he's definitely good.
So I think just with that team, I looked at they got a big man and they got 3-point shooters. That's a championship team to me.
So you think you think they're gonna win tonight?
Yeah.
Who you think gonna win tonight, twin?
Purdue.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who I'm pulling for, man. I'm just being real. I'm just gonna watch the game, man. I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to say nothing that get me blocked from Instagram tonight.
Let me hear, man.
You be getting us, man.
I know.
Who you think on?
He asked the question.
Yeah, you like that,
then
though,
don't
man.
you like that, man. Let me hear.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not pulling for neither one of these guys, man.
Okay.
I hear
So
that.
it's like I wanted. It's hard to say what
I see. I'm a Duke fan too.
I don't want to say
fan
that.
too, bro.
No, that ain't about, it's not even about
Okay.
Duke. It's
All
like,
right, I thought you.
it's like I pull for my brothers, man.
Okay.
Let's just say that, y'all.
Okay.
We're gonna leave it at that. I pull for the brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
Tip ball.
brothers.
Here we go. 9:22, 9:21.
Tip off is coming, man. So man, we gonna during the second half, we gonna tap back in with a live coverage of the game, which is about to tip off any minute now. Let's go to Angela Reese has declared for the WNBA draft after losing to Iowa. Do you think she did it because she lost and she was like mad and like a little crybaby sore loser? Or do you really think that she has nothing else to prove in college basketball because she won last year? She didn't get it done this year. She can go to the league and embark on a new journey. Do you think that I'm saying what I'm asking is, do y'all think it's a good move or you think she should have came back for one more season and try to get it done again?
I mean, in her mind, she probably feel like she not wasting her time, but she want to move up and get to that next level. You know, she want to win up there. She already won down here. She can go somewhere else and win. She can go up there and win. That's how people think about that. She know what her talent is. She thinks she want to go and play. She must trust in herself. Can't run from that. Definitely can't run from that.
Yeah.
Game has started, fellas.
See, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, if she didn't win one, I would have been like, nah, she need to stay. But she already won one. She went to the Final Four the next. Like, I think she cool. I think she good. She gonna go to the WNBA. She gonna make an impact right away.
I think she is too. I think. All right, this is my personal opinion. In my opinion, I think she should have stayed in college one more year, only because she needs more moves. That's just my opinion. To my black queen, Angela Reese, you are a queen, you are a star, but I feel like you should have stayed in college. This is my opinion. You should have stayed in college one more year to develop your game so that when you do go to the next level, you're not just a college player. Because we've seen over the years a college player that was a good college player in college, but then went to the pros and their game didn't transcend to the pros, meaning a Christian Laettner, I mean, I can name a lot of players that was tight in college, and when they got into the league, they was just like average players, like literally average players.
You think she 15-10 first year?
I just don't think she has I don't think she has enough moves. I just think she's tall.
Yeah.
And I think she uses her height against you. But when you're in the pros,
she get a lot of garbage.
You gotta.
It could be somebody in the pros that could make you look like a mouse.
And not even just that. I just feel like you gotta just. It's about skill because you're not dunking.
Yeah.
She's not jumping out the gym. She's not dunking over anybody. So you gotta like work on your skill, which is you gotta work on your shot. You gotta work on your mid range. You gotta work on the post. You gotta work on your post moves. You gotta work on your feet, your footwork. Because being a big person, and just think about it, it's people in the league that's taller than her. She's tall, but it's like in the WNBA, she probably would be a forward, power forward or a center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's people,
maybe
it's people. Listen, it's people her size that can move faster than her, that has moves, that can stop on a dime, that got impeccable feet work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she got more work to do and I guess she'll get that training and that work. But you got to think.
You feel like she should have stayed and just build.
You got to think. That's what I'm saying. You got to think. In this era and time now, it's a lot of skilled women in the WNBA right now. It's a lot of girls right now that would take her lunch every day.
They will.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of women.
You're right.
Like, look, you heard what Diana Taurasi said to Caitlin Clark. It's a different ball game when you come.
When we was just talking about that last week.
When you come on this side of the fence.
True.
Like I respect them, but that was also a knock to her because her alma mater.
Yeah. Right.
So you beat my alma mater. I gotta get your ass when you come over here. Which I know you about to come over here.
I got rag.
I'm gonna mark that on my calendar when you play y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get all over you. I'm gonna check it.
Tech girl,
so I could be the one.
I might go down to your camp.
Diana Taurasi, she 40, but I guess in WNBA years, that's not old. I guess. I mean, she's
not in WNBA.
Father time because
I
mean, technically, she's been in the league so long that she can retire, but she still can hoop. Like she's still nice. Yeah, she's like LeBron. Yeah, Iron Man. Like she's like she can still hoop though. Like so, it's like I feel like no. If you had to ask me, who do I think is more developed as a player to go WNBA ready today or tomorrow? I'm gonna say Caitlin Clark because her skill set. She has a skill set.
Yeah.
Not to knock nothing that Angela Reese. She has a skill set as well, but
she can shoot it from the head.
I don't look at her as a person that I look at and say, "Damn, she like that." Like I look at Juju and I say, "Damn, she can boogie." Yeah. She like a Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
She finesse, finger roll, jelly, fillet, like whatever you want to call it. She got pet.
Shout out Juju too. We ain't shout out her.
She real crafty and she's spicy. She got spice to her game. So I kind of like if I had to choose between them, like I just feel like Angela Reese is like she'll be an average player. She'll be a clog up the middle. She'll be a clog up the middle, get the rebound, pass.
Role player.
You know what I mean? She'll be one of those. I don't think that. No, let me take that back because then that'll be contradicting what I'm saying. I think that if she works hard enough, she can be one of the best players in the WNBA. But I think as of right now, I think she needs another gig. I think she needs another year. I still think that she can transcend the game and save the WNBA just off like, you know what I'm saying, who she is and her personality and, you know what I mean, like everything around her, you know what I'm saying? Like she's marketable, she's pretty, you know what I'm saying, she's black, you know what I'm saying? She's marketable. But I just feel like with one more year under her belt, and if she really, really wants to be great and she get in the gym, like it's nothing to get in the gym with Candace Parker. It's nothing to get
one more year.
You're Angela Reese. You can get in the gym with Lisa Leslie. You can get in the gym with Rebecca Lobo. Like you can get in the gym with some of these great people that played the same position that you played. And I just feel like that's you gotta want to be a student in the game to make your game better, because like she's good. I'm not taking that from her. She's definitely can hoop. She can hoop. I'm not taking that from her. But it's people in that next level that can hoop better. I guess that's what I'm saying.
That will make her look very bad.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's girls on that next level that can boogie. They're not in the WNBA for no reason. You got to be very good to be in the WNBA.
Facts.
I'm saying,
how many teams in the WNBA?
Like they said 14.
I think it's like 14 or
like
16, like 16, something like that. Or 12. It might be 12. But what I'm saying is, what do you judge a woman of? You got to be skilled. You got to know how to shoot. You got to be tall like a tree. You got to know how to dunk, or you got to know how to rebound, or you got to have handle. You got to have, or you got to have heart.
Body on body. You got to.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But even still with that, even having hot, man, you got to have skill. You can have hot all day. Draymond Green got hot. He be getting his ass bust. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Draymond, man.
Who? Angela Reese? Nah, I don't see that. She ain't that good. I ain't gonna lie to you. What my eyeballs tell me, she not even better
like
than the girl.
Carl
She not better than the girl from South Carolina, Cardosa.
She like a Carl Anthony Towns to me. Like
I don't know. She not even. I wouldn't even put her up there. She's good, but she's not. I don't know. Just say she's good, but she's not. To me, she need one more season at LSU to get more polished and then go to the league and bust their ass.
Hey,
you know,
you heard it here first.
Let's move on right before we go to break, y'all. Right before we go to break, is Caitlin Clark the greatest college basketball player of all time?
Nah, we ain't gonna do that. She might go on there.
Nah. Is she the greatest women basketball player of all time?
She go on the list.
Nah, she can go on the list.
She go on the list.
For real? To me, I think Cheryl Miller, Maya Moore, Diana Taurasi.
Maya Moore and Diana Taurasi had a crazy run.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy run.
Rebecca Lobo. You know?
Brianna Stewart.
Can't forget about
crazy run. 4 championships in a row.
Was she in the league right now?
Yeah.
Killing in there.
Hey, Ken, we about to pull you up and say you might as well come on this. You might as well come on the air with us.
Yeah.
Dropping jams.
Hey. Video, all in the producers.
Sweo.
Come over to Trio.
Sweo, man. Shout out Sweo, man.
Hey, you sure?
The world is ours.
Hey,
watching that.
I look. So look, I seen this viral post on somebody's page on Facebook, and she got a lot of feedback. She was like, she prefers. We about to go to break after this. She prefers a socket beat over a bounce beat.
I saw that.
She said, and the post went viral because a lot of people chimed in and was like, yeah, shit, I like a socket beat too. But then a lot of people was on there like, man, that's because you just ain't heard the right bounce beat.
Right. and
she was like, well, I like bounce beat, but I like this and da 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 da. And then she just had a whole bunch of feedback. So what's your take on that before we go to break real quick?
I mean, I like both. I'm getting older, so you know, I cool with the socket. But I want to go into the bounce after that because that's what I.
So that's why we asked you what you prefer, bounce beat or socket.
Both. I take both.
But if you had to choose,
because you've been doing pockets since I was back then, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
So that I'm already accustomed to that opening up as far as part of bounce beat. Y'all did that. Reaction used to do it too. TCB is open up a little pocket sometimes too. You see what I'm saying? So I'm accustomed to hearing it in bounce beat. You see what I'm saying? I don't want it all fucking night.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, I don't want it all night. No.
Give me the sleep.
Yeah, give me at least 2, maybe 3 if you got it like that. But I'm cool with us having a great party. That's where we come from. So I take it with the bounce beat. So it's cool. It's cool with me. I don't really have no preference with it. It's cool. I like both. It been there.
I mean, me personally, I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, I grew up off pockets, but once the bounce beat came out, like, I ain't,
don't hold me in that motherfucker.
like, I mean, it be like this. Like, I can go to a show, I can go to a crank show, and be cool. Like, it'll be cool. Like, I had me a nice little. It ain't nothing like going to a bounce beat show and they hitting some shit.
Now, you know what band you going to see. You know this is what they do.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you choosing your
They
move.
drive through the Congo. This is what they do. Yeah. So if you know that.
But I was just Precious played Congos on the first set.
Right,
the whole
set. And you notice what they do. You can't complain if you notice what they do. So that's like a fan going to see Junkyard. You know Bugs and them drive through the Congo. Yeah. They this is what they do. So you can't complain about it. Yeah. You can't be mad and say you don't listen. You gotta know your person. It's always knowing your personnel in your band.
But I'm saying you had to choose right now. Y'all still ain't asking the question. If you got to choose between a bounce beat and a soccer, who would you choose?
A bounce.
I'm gonna choose a bounce.
Me personally.
Yeah, that's where I come from. That's where I come. That's my era. My parents know everybody.
So bounce beat over soccer beat.
Yeah.
Bounce beat over soccer beat.
You know, if you go over.
I'm gonna give you my perspective on it.
I like both. I like both, but my era is bounce beat.
So all right. So my perspective on it is that you know how like
I'm listening.
You know how you go. You know how like when it's cold outside. Mm-hmm. And you know how when your car, you like most people now got the little joint on their joint, they can warm their car up and shit. I got it. Right? So I look at it like it's like night and day. It both complements each other. I wouldn't say I like this one better than this one. Here's why. Because most of the time when we play, or most of the bands play, you're gonna start off with Congos. It's like revving the engine up. It's like revving your car up. So you revving like if you like most of the time you come straight out to a bounce beat. Most of the time when bands come out with they cranking a song, they got to come out with a cranking song. Right. You're not coming out with no anything song that's not gonna get the crowd hyped. Start it up. So if they come out rocking, they come out one of they cranking the songs that they got, which is a bounce beat or whatever. But most of the times you're not gonna do that because you got to get a feel for the sound. Sometimes the soccer beat is warming up the sound system too, because that gives the sound engineer time to basically get the kinks out the sound system and get the shit warmed up to where it's though boom. Then now once we cranking in the soccer beat and you feel it, every lead might get that feeling. It's the feeling like, all right, it's time to get up out of here. It's time to start the car and pull off. Mm-hmm. Feel me? So the car ain't pull off yet when the soccer beat or pocket beat or cover. Respect. You know what I'm saying? So that's my perspective on it. I like it all. I don't prefer. I'm not because I'm a bounce beat. Because I play bounce beat, I'm not gonna sit right and say that. But I like love bounce beat because some nights I hear that all night long and I be like,
me too. That's why I'm like, on the
fence, so it's kind of like balance.
And that's why I go see the backyard. I want to go see Junkyard.
Exactly.
You gotta balance that. When I go see them bands play, I know what I'm going to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to. I know what's coming with it. I can't nitpick with it. I know
you can't say the only thing you can say. The only thing you can say is you go see them type of bands. You know they don't bounce. Is that right? You gonna say, man, they was cranking tonight.
Yeah,
but you know what I looked at when you asked me that question? I looked at like, I'm drunk as shit. I want to go out. I want to go out bad as shit. Where do I want to go out? All the bands playing. Yeah. Where you want to go? Do you want to go to a bounce beat band show, or do you want to go to?
I mean, I ain't gonna. I go to both because, like Saturday, we didn't play Saturday, right? And I went to go see RE
at Aqua.
Mm-hmm. So it's not because I don't like. I mean, because I don't want to be around bounce beat, but I be around bounce beat so much that's what I'm accustomed to hearing all the time. Right. So if I'm off and I don't want to hear myself, and we all spitting images of each other because we all play bounce beat. So I don't give a fuck if you try to flip the cadence up, you're still playing the bounce beat, and we're probably gonna play the same beat that you're gonna play, and Riachi gonna get up and play the same beat we play, and so on and so forth. So it's like sometimes do I want to hear bounce beat? No. Sometimes I do want to go hear real, like the traditional Gogo. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And vibe out to that, and then it's like I appreciate what we do more because I listen to the people where it kind of evolved from. Mm-hmm. So it's like you kind of get a breath of fresh air, like damn, you know.
And as
like
as a
you know what I mean?
As a fan, I like to see how the different crowds part.
That's true too. That's true too.
I like I used to go with my mother to Fast Eddie's on Fridays. You know, I go near her before I go see TCB at Martinez. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I go up like, damn man, they party different. Then I'd be like, I'll try to go see. I ain't never took the ride out Nipsey to see JY yet. But you know, I want to see that. You know what I mean? To see how we party from bounce beat to their party. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'd be like, all right, I could take a break from this. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah.
Yeah, we all love sports and go-go, man. We're going to take one and be right back. I got my co-host Twin, got my special co-host DJ Hype on the ones and twos each and every Monday. Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, Go Town, Interloop Transportation, Uncle J-Rock, Uncle Snails, Go Town Music. We all love sports and go-go. We're going to take one and be right back.
Manny, cook that shit up.
Like first is this, and then it's that. It's KB, Like why you? Like first is this, and then it's that. It's KB, Hey, like why you? Like first is this, and then it's that. I be ripping, it's just that. Think I'm slipping, cause it's wet. Like she want pistol by the bibble. And it's skin, I'm in it, and that cat. I got peasy, she got black. Like, hey, you say you with me, baby, where you at? Like I wanna where you at. She love Twitter, it's a match. Like it's a match. Why she on Twitter? She know I'm a threat. And I hang with all the threats. She love pistol, she be pressed. Like she be pressed about me. She know I be pumped. I'm her pistol, she my pump. I get home, we do the hump. Hey, she know the pistol now. She know me from Lil Doc. And I hate when we be bumping, but I love when we be fucking. Hell, I know you love my freaks, love when we be freaking. The time we wasn't speaking, call me Bippin', why you geek? I caught you Bippin' too, so tell me why you sneaking. You got practice what you preaching, and shit, it's like I'm tweaking. KP, and it's crazy that you bit me, shorty. On my way, I'm about to sign it, I want you with me, shorty. When I'm at, you know I'm on it, like come and get me, shorty. I see you in the let me shoot step dance and get on. Hey, no, that's still my baby. Ain't no doubt, no, that's my lady. Solo takes, she drive me crazy. That's my shorty, she's that I don't walk, she might get on my say. I'm having rocks, won't have my baby. Have my back, gon' have the step to get it right. All your trust, all your love. See, I got enough feeling. Oh, you see a lot of things going. You got you feeling like it's getting right. I want you. I'm down for you, baby. Mr. Williams, seen a lot of things in your life. Got you feeling like it's getting right. I won't hurt you. I'm down for you, baby. Now I trust you. I love you. I want you. I need you, baby. I breathe you. Never leave you. I wanna raise the hell. Baby, I trust you. I love you. I want you. I need you, baby. I breathe you. Never leave you. I wanna be in the sky. Oh, you've seen a lot of things in your life. Got you feeling like it's getting right. I won't hurt you. I'm down for you, baby. Know you've seen a lot of things in your life. Got you feeling like it's getting right. I won't hurt you. I'm down for you. Hey, hey, hey,
Like no nigga. Oh, baby. Shoes can't get you out of this one. Like no nigga. Oh, baby. Why the fuck you just getting in the crib now? Like no nigga. Oh, baby. I gotta go, nigga. All my niggas say, oh, nigga. Oh, baby. How you gonna get out of this one? Like no nigga. Oh, baby. Shoes can't get you out of this one. Like no nigga. But why the fuck you just getting in the crib now? Like no nigga. I gotta go, nigga. Why the fuck am I so goddamn simple? Everything you do makes me resentful. Say I'm not good, but that defense low. I somehow always end up wanting to get you. What the fuck am I? Damn simple. Everything you do makes me resentful. Say I'm not good, but that defense low. I somehow always end up wanting to get you. Lady say, hey, yo nigga get close to me. You wanna ride off and get close to me. Why you bringing niggas show to me? Gotta eat the booty like grocery. Gotta get rid of these thoughts of me. You see, I make this nigga sell his whole soul to me. Yo, nigga, get close to me. Nigga, gotta eat the booty like grocery. Ladies, say, this how it's supposed to be. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. If he want me to expose the free. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. Oh, this how it's supposed to be. Oh,
You're on the square thing. Look it up. It's one of the Hey, dudes, dudes. It's really good. I like it, oh, boy, like it, wow. Oh, yeah, right there. Alright. Shake it, go. So pretty, girl. Like I see you,
don't keep you off my mind. I all the time to forget I'm missing you. All the time to keep you on my mind. Oh, I all the time to forget I'm missing you. Hey, everybody put your hands up. Break it to the knees of the one that can never love, no love. Break it to the knees of the one that can never love, no love. Break it to the knees of the one that can never love, no love. Break it to the knees of the one that can never love, no love. Oh, my lady, so long, gone. Oh, my lady, so long, gone. Oh, my lady, so long, gone. Yes.
It's don't let me go. Can't see that far. Stand up. It's don't let me stand up. Capital high. What's up, nigga? Back in the world. Hey, wait, let's take a ride. On the south side, and I wanna play. What a beautiful day, what a beautiful day. On the west side, looking for who rock the place. You wanna come out and play today? Say what? Yeah, sound good, Barry. Talking about on the west side, looking for who at the place. Wanna come on, Georgetown Village. All night long.
To keep you off my mind.
Special request. Let me see you, bro. Let me see you, bro.
Man, like you was still doing that scream, bro.
Hey.
You know when he grabbed it.
Yo. We right on back. Love Sports and Gogo, the show. Right here with my co-host, Twin, my DJ, and my co-host today, DJ Hype, on the ones and twos each and every Monday. We are Love Sports and Gogo. Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, Go Town, IHP, Inner Loop Transportations.
Interlude.
Hey, Boog. We miss my man Boog, man. Shout out my man Boog and K Grandma. They couldn't be with us today, but those are my brothers, and we gonna hold it down for the count. And shout out to everybody that tunes in each and every Monday. We are Love Sports and Gogo. We live right now watching the game, the national championship game, UConn and Purdue. UConn is up 34-30.
Close game.
Close game in the first half, under a minute and 3 seconds, with 2 seconds now to go. Now under a minute to go now. It's about to go to halftime. But this game going to the wire, fellas.
Yeah, defensive game.
Yeah, man.
As I thought.
I mean, I don't know nobody on their team other than the big center dude, but I mean, other than that, I mean, I think UConn gonna put it off. That's what I think. I don't know.
They have 6 now. So.
They have 6. Definitely go to halftime though. So
I still think Purdue gonna pull this off, man.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, it all depends though.
But it's gonna be close though.
Don't let them get away.
Yeah, man. Hey. I just think college men basketball is too much of a pass, swing, pass, no Diddy. But it's like, man, it's too much. It's too much. Like, I feel like, man, they supposed to let them dudes go out there and get buckets, man. Yeah, you run the offense and you run the plays, but I mean, now that they getting paid to play, man, I feel like, man, let them dudes play, man. They getting paid. If I'm a coach, I'm saying, man, y'all getting paid now. Not all of them, but the ones that's like top recruits in the nation, they're getting paid. They got NIH deals. They getting millions of dollars to ball now. They getting paid off their names. So it's like, they got to go out there and produce, man. So I feel like the whole pass to the open man, to the president get open, I feel like that's boring, man. Let the guys get into their bag, because there's a lot of talented players. The game has changed, it's evolved. They Euro stepping. You know what I mean? I'm saying they Euro stepping. They hop stepping. They Euro stepping to the highest degree now. Like the big men are doing. At first it was just the shooting guards and the fours, but now it's like the big guys are capable to come down and young and get them a bucket and get the foul. Like, it's like the game has evolved. You got to let people play to their abilities and not this old NCAA pass. Like, it's just not. I mean, the game is exciting, man. You got to let the game be exciting. Let these people get into what they can do, because a lot of these players they're like physically gifted. Mm-hmm. Not only do they have skill, they're physically gifted.
They need the confidence to find themselves.
Exactly, and it's like, all right, now plug Kyrie Irving. Let's plug Kyrie Irving into any. Let's plug Kyrie Irving to Duke now. Now, how crazy that would be?
Crazy.
Like, without Coach K being there. Like, now I feel like they style of play is not like the Coach K way, like swing, pass the ball, shoot when the man is open. Like, they actually now I look at the college basketball teams and be like, who can really go out there and get a bucket? Like, at will. Like, when it's time, like, it's too much pass, and they look at the shot clock and it's like 5-6 seconds left, and then they go shoot an ill-advised shot And it might go in, it might not go in, and that might, oh, that's a tough shot, but it's like, that's boring. Like get into your bag. They're playing zone, like they're playing zone.
Right, go cook them.
Like everybody go grab a man. Like, yeah, let's go mano y mano. Let's see where y'all ass at for real. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, though, that's still the game that they're playing in college. So, but I just feel like there needs to be somebody. And I feel like it's going to be somebody that's going to come in college that's going to be a generational talent that's going to say, F this system. I am the system. I'm going for 50 because I'm going to the league.
Do it my way.
It's nothing you can tell.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what I'm saying.
It got to be one player that come in and just change the game like that.
I mean, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's almost like to the point now. It's like even like the top players in the country. I still feel like when they go to like these schools, like they're not.
But you know what they'll say about that player?
What?
They call him rebellious.
Nah, but I'm saying if he going out there doing that and they win it, and
they're gonna have to respect him.
And they produce it,
they're gonna have to respect
him. He would be. He
ain't going nowhere. They ain't gonna let him go.
They gave Rob the green light. He would
be what you call an anomaly.
He just had
one in a million. It's an anomaly. It's 1 in a million. He would be called an anomaly, 1 in a million, because that's why I just made the reference to Kyrie Irving, because Kyrie Irving played like 8 or 9 or 11 games or shit like that in college, and he still went number 1. So can you imagine if he didn't get hurt and he was like playing like?
But he was him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, there's going to be another generational talent like that that's going to come in and say F the system, because at the end of the day, we got the transfer portal now. So what you gonna say? If I'm let's say I'm Chris Proctor, I'm the baddest small forward in the nation overall, number 1 player in the country, and I go to a prestigious school like, let's just say UConn, like what they all have to play within the UConn way. Like, this is the UConn way to win basketball. You know what I'm saying? And I just say F that system. You know why I can say F the system? Because I'm good enough to know that I'm him. And you know how many schools will want me if I put my name on the transfer portal? That's basically college free agency. Mm-hmm. If I put my name in the transfer portal, you know how many schools in your division alone that's going to want me? Or you know how many schools that's better than you that's going to want me because they know I'm a generational talent and they're going to want me to, now that you can make money off your name and likeness and all that good stuff, it's like the advantages is for the player now. So what I'm saying is when they do get a generational talent in the college game, and it's somebody, dog, he's going to be phenomenal. He's going to be a phenom. He's going to be like, he's going to be an anomaly. He's going to be basically like a once in a lifetime player that's going to change college. And then everybody what's going to happen every year. You know what I'm saying? What if his parents make him say, all right, look, son, you're going to go to school 4 years, get your education. All right, man, country boy, it might be like that. What if every year, you know what's going to happen? Every year after the season, they're going to ask him, are you going pro? They're going to ask him, why you going pro?
But let me ask you a question. Like, what is that prototypical player to you? Because, like, Wemby was supposed to be there, right?
But he came straight from professional basketball. So he's been playing professional basketball since he was like 15 or 16. So, like, it's different. He didn't come to America and go to college and didn't go to the league. Now, if he did that, but he was so much of a generational talent with his size, pause, with his length, pause, and him being a 7'4", basically small forward, because that's basically what he is. He's a 7'4" small forward that just happens to play in the NBA, and like he's a freak of nature. So no one's going to, like in the NBA, he will never be a small forward in the NBA. He's always going to be listed as a power forward or center. And most of the time it's going to be center because he's 7'4". You know what I mean? We've seen people that's 7'4". Manu Bo was 7'5" or 7'6". Right. Yao Ming was 7'4" or 7'5". Sean Bradley was 7'4". So it's like we've seen George Mearsham was like 7'6". Yeah. So we've seen tall people.
We've seen tall people.
Pause. We seen giants. We seen
no Diddy,
you know what I mean? So it's like it's like for me, I look at Wemby as a generational talent because he's the equivalent of a player coming out of high school. You know what I mean? Because overseas,
I guess so.
You know what I mean? Overseas, you can play at 15. Mm-hmm. So it's like coming out of high school. Like LeBron is the equivalent. If LeBron could have came out when he was like when they first ever discovered him, like like awesome, like when his junior year or some shit like that, or sophomore year. And in St. Louis, if he could have came out and go to the NBA, he could have probably did it. He had the NBA body already. He was a kid, but he still had an NBA frame. So it was like, I'm basically saying like they was already ready for the league. Like college would have hindered their career.
They let Bron grow if he came out his junior year. They let him come to the league. I think
man, they said his senior year that Paul Pierce said on his podcast that it was the 2003 the 2002 All-Star game, the year before he came out, right? And he was like, man, it was rumblings in the locker room that it was a kid in high school that could play in the All-Star game tonight. And he was like, man, go ahead, man. No, listen, no, hear me out. Hear me out. I watched him on his podcast with KG, and he was like, man, dude, he's like, man, it's rumblings in the locker room that everybody like, man, it's a dude named LeBron James. He's from Akron, Ohio. He could play tonight in the All-Star game with us tonight. And Paul Pierce said, man, no, man, get out of here. Cut it out. So he said, he was getting like, he was, hollering at different players. They was flying, a lot of different NBA players. They were flying to go see LeBron. Like, if they could catch him in, high school circuit, they traveling playing. So let's say you play with the Detroit Pistons and LeBron high school team playing on the weekend in a tournament, AAU tournament. Yeah. And you play for the Pistons and they in Detroit. They playing at a local gym. And you hear LeBron James, the dude that everybody talking about that can play in the league. Yeah. You gonna go. If you ain't got no game and you ain't on the road, or if you got a game tomorrow, you in town, you got a home game tomorrow, you in town, house, you go check him out. So he said all the players was flying to go see him in high school. And he said he went to go see him. And he said when he went to go see him, he said, man, he was like, man, damn, I ain't gonna lie. This dude ready for the league right now. Like literally. Yeah. He was like, man, this dude ready for the league right now. So he was like, I already knew he was coming in the league. We already was going to see him play. Like all the NBA players was going to see him play because they wanted to know, because everybody hyping him. They saying he could be like Magic. He can be Jordan. He can be this person. So once everybody went to go see him, and then they put him on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and they called him the chosen one. Once they called him the chosen one, now all the NBA players like, hold up, who the fuck is this little kid they trying to hype up? It's like they trying to hype him up already. He ain't even play a NBA game yet, and they hyping him already.
Nothing yet.
So like everybody like was like, you know what I'm saying? So basically what I'm saying is like people like that, like they're like generational talents. Like, but what I'm saying is now that we have the transfer portal and you can get paid being a college athlete, there's going to be another generational talent that's going to go to high school, and I mean, it's going to come out of high school, is going to go to one of the top schools, or he might not go to a top school. He might go to a school that's like a school that he might want to put on the map, a school that probably never won nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a school, like let's just say, like, what's the school that probably never won? It's a lot of schools.
For him to like capture the whole world again, he gotta look like Bron. Because to me, Wemby gonna win, but it's like, is he really like the flashy God that's gonna come down with the ball?
Look, bro, I'm telling you, bro, history repeats itself, bro. It's gonna be a college phenom that's gonna take the world by storm, and like they're gonna hype him up just like how they hype LeBron up. They're gonna hype him up in high school to when he Well, hold up. How the fuck my phone still working?
See if it's on.
Oh, it's back on.
Yeah, it's back on.
Huh? No, I cut off. It did. Yeah, that's probably what it was, the modem. We back, man. We sorry for the little bit of technical difficulties.
You good out there? You ain't see what's on Instagram? All right. They said they were shooting out there, bro. Just sent it to me.
Live.
I thought it was UFOs. Y'all lied.
Yeah, he just sent it to me like 2 minutes ago.
Y'all lied.
We live.
Y'all lied.
We live. We live.
I'll call you back, Fred. I'll call you back. I'm so sorry, Fred. We got. I tell you back like that.
We ain't know.
My bad.
We back like we left something, man.
My bad. Hey,
man. Sorry for the technical difficulties, man.
Hey.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, man.
After tripping.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, man. But yeah, Kyrie dropped 48 the other night, man. Without, I think Luka did play, man, and he shattered the Portland Trail Blazers' chances of going to the play-in. So they are no longer eligible. They out of the play-in tournament. Just basically saying like that. And Bron and the Lakers 9-2 in the last 11 games. That's kind of good.
That's right.
It's kind of good. LeBron and them been handling business. They only lost 2 games in the last one. They was like 9-1 on their West Coast trip.
And what they lose to?
Huh?
What they lose to?
They lost to the Pacers and they lost to the Pacers and they lost to the Timberwolves. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm just tired losses too.
We ain't gonna say no tired loss. That's a loss, bro.
I'm just tired losses.
Motherfucker tired loss.
Traveling losses.
Even playing the league 20 plus years, motherfucker tired loss. Nigga, you low.
Hey, my bad, Bron old as shit, man.
Yeah, we lost
Still
to the Timberwolves and we lost to the Pacers.
Bron
and we beat everybody else.
About 3 more years in the league, man.
No, I think LeBron, man. I think Bronny. We gonna get into that because Bronny just declared for the draft. So I think what's gonna happen is I think next year gonna be Bron last year. I think Bron gonna play 2 more years. I think
I was about to say I give him 2.
I think because I just read a report today that a lot of teams is looking at Bronny. They looking at Bronny like they like not even just to get LeBron. They role player. They looking at him like he can be a defensive point guard and play defense because you know what I'm saying, he's definitely super duper athletic, chase down, block just like his dad. I mean, he'll have to develop more.
They got him 6'3", 6'4".
6'3". I would love to see him stay in college and develop. But he also is entered the transfer portal too, though. So which means that he entered the draft, but it doesn't mean that he can always pull his name from out the draft. He can go work out at the NBA combine and shit, and work out for like NBA teams and scouts and trainers and shit, and they'll give him an evaluation like, all right, man, you ain't ready for the league yet, or you might be ready. He might be ready for the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. So basically, what I'm saying is he's entering the draft, but it doesn't mean that he's going to necessarily be in the draft. He can also, because I think once you enter the draft, I don't think you can go back out. I gotta look that up, but I don't think you can go back to college once you like enter the draft. Yeah. I think so. I gotta look that up. We can look that up right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know how that works, man. But
and if it does work out like that, I say he should stay 1 more year in college.
Hold on, I'm about to look at it right now. If you enter the NBA draft,
I just don't think he got a chance in college unless they were saying something about like Jackson State or something. I heard, but it's like I don't really see him having a chance in college. Like Chris said, I think he got a more of a chance in the NBA being a role player. All he gotta do is play good defense and knock down a 3 or 2.
Is he ready though? It's a different ball.
But that's the thing. Now he only gonna play 10 minutes.
He ain't gonna play his father, bro. He gonna play other people.
But I don't think.
Oh no! So look. I just looked it up. So if a player, I ain't mean to cut y'all off, y'all. No, but if a player, for those who go like if you enter the draft and you go undrafted, there are multiple routes that you can go. Under the new rules, if a player still has eligibility left, meaning he will still have eligibility left because he's only 18.
Okay.
So he still has eligibility left because it's a certain age. I guess it's a certain age or eligibility left. I don't know. I'm just finished reading. It says you have an option to go back to college if they don't get picked. So basically, if you don't get drafted, you can go back to college and play.
Okay.
You're still eligible to play for college because you didn't
drafted,
go
though.
pro. So if that isn't an option, then you go through the journey of being an undrafted free agent if you don't go back to college. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
That's what he's going to fall under, though.
And so,
That's how I feel like
so basically, Bronny is into the draft, but he's also into the transfer portal. So meaning that if he doesn't get drafted, he can go to any school. But I think that will kind of hurt him because then now you gotta meet your team. You gotta get chemistry with the people that you haven't been playing with, and then now you gotta, and then like basically if you don't get drafted, now you gotta try to hurry up and find a school, and then you gotta go to their little training camp stuff and tour the school, and you know what I mean. You got to go through all that stuff, and that will be later. That's normally not the time when college people do that. They normally do that like earlier, like a little bit before that. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I wish the best for the kid though. I hope he do whatever he does in life, and he just prospers in it. Because like who are we to say what's best for him? We not his father. We can't say what's best for him. I feel like he should stay in school. I mean, that's my opinion. He should stay in school and develop at least one more year, just one more year, just to get that development and get that you know, try to get that NBA body before you get, you know what I'm saying? Because you know it's levels. You got the college body, then you have the NBA body, and then you know, then you have the prime body. Like when you go into your prime, you already, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's levels to it. So I just feel like if he go back to college and stay in college and develop his game more, work on his game more, work on his shot, work on playing defense, and you know what I'm saying, at least try to get into the NCAA tournament. Like, I mean, you got to try to do something. Like, you know what I mean? And I think he's going to probably try to go to a school if he doesn't get drafted that's going to give him I ain't gonna lie, because he's LeBron James' son. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like because he's LeBron James' son, he got to go somewhere where he's the man.
Yeah. But then is that fair?
I mean, yeah, because it's like it's already
because he don't have to go to one of those teams.
Let me ask you a question.
They was like I said, he was talking about Jackson State or something.
Let me ask you a real question. Are you basing his ability to play basketball on what he does off of his father's footsteps?
No, what I'm saying is that. No. I'm basing it because
he's not that good.
Listen, I'm basing it off this because
his name is Ronnie.
Because we didn't get a chance to see him. Dog, he went into cardiac arrest. So first of all, he didn't get a chance to do OTAs and training camp and conditioning with the team. He came on to the team. Imagine y'all on the team, right? You about 6'6", 7, you 6'9", 6'10". Y'all know y'all way better than this nigga. And then I'm LeBron James' son. I come in and now all of a sudden all the cameras hit. Everybody trying to follow him. And he's not even a starter, nor did he even do no training camp or he did any type of conditioning with us, or he ain't even been here. He was in the hospital. He was recovering from cardiac arrest in his heart. Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is we never got a chance to see him with a team in the beginning, like as a team, like jail with the team before the season started. We never got a chance to see him in a full equipped season because he had this little accident that he had. So what I'm saying is I feel like he should go to a team that he is the man. Here's why. Because it's a lot that comes with being LeBron James' son. And the fact that he played on a team where it was people that's better than he basically got to go somewhere where it's not really nobody that's good. Like I mean, they be good players, but he probably has to be the guy, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the road. I mean, I guess that's the road because, bro, just think about it, bro. He was coming off the bench and he just starting. Like, I'm saying, like.
I am interested, though. I'm interested to see what he can do because, like you said, it's all about confidence.
Yeah,
like,
I want to see what he can do as because we know you LeBron James' son. Take advantage of that. I'm just saying, take advantage of that. That shit.
I understand it.
You know what I'm saying? Take advantage of that. Like, you are LeBron James' son. So take advantage of that. Take the moment. Like I'm saying, everybody gonna always compare you to LeBron.
But what if LeBron James' son? What if he ain't
that good?
He ain't that fucking good. Like, you can't fucking do that. That's okay. So you all understand because it's fine. You just said no. You did.
I said take advantage that you're LeBron James' son and go out there because I believe that he can hoop.
Take advantage of it is basically the same fucking shit. That's basically saying, nigga, you are LeBron James' son. You have to go out here and live up to at least a bit of that standard.
I'm saying you gotta go out there and just hoop. Like I feel like he wasn't going out there hooping. I feel like he was nervous.
Yeah, because he trying.
You know what I'm saying? And listen, but listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's one thing for me to talk about it because, like, if I never seen it, but I like just watching his games and like I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Y'all want to laugh, but bro, when I look at him play. When I look at this man play, he's like a splitting image of LeBron. Like he really do the same shit LeBron do. He really does the same exact shit. Like it's like that's all he know. Like the way he plays, it's like y'all just got look at his highlight tapes. Like he does the same exact shit. Like he really does the same. Like he can shoot. He plays defense. A lot of the NBA scouts saying
he was 6'5"?
Yeah, look, a lot of the NBA scouts saying they want him. A lot of the NBA scouts trying to say they want him for defense, bro. What a coincidence! They want him for defense
because he is a good.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, and that's what I'm saying. So my thing is, if he goes back to college for at least 1 or 2 more years, he'll develop. I'm telling you, he'll develop.
Gotta get a 3-point shot.
You know,
at least a Marcus Smart type of thing.
You don't think he got a 3-point shot?
No, I think he does, but
man, he can shoot it.
The player that you basically describing is like Marcus Smart.
Nah, bro, he actually
like he gotta be and
he got good IQ too. But he got good IQ too, though, bro. That take you a long way.
That's kind of like
IQ does take you a long way.
That's kind of like
bro, he can hoop, bro. He really can hoop though, bro. Like I be arguing with him all the time, bro. He can hoop though. Bronny really can hoop though.
I think he can.
Nah, he can hoop, bro.
I think he can.
He really can hoop. He just didn't have the opportunity to be put in position. Like he got to go somewhere where he's put. That's what I'm saying is taking advantage of the opportunity. Bron and them got to go to a school that is nobody there. It's like it's not no real hoopers there. Like
we had the best player on the team.
I never really seen Bronny like hoop against.
Because then you can really see his game. He had a green light. He got to go somewhere where he got the green light.
Nah, Chris, that's fucked up. Nah, fuck no. If he gonna play, he gonna have to go. He gonna have to go hard like his father, bro. His father had no motherfucking slight chance to go. He came out of high school, so he had
that man had the green light.
Like all
Ron had the green light in Cleveland.
Exactly.
Rookie year, he had the green light after game one.
He came out.
He was balling.
Yeah, come on, Chris.
He was balling.
He can't go somewhere and everybody shit. He can stop playing.
Ron didn't go to college, so we can't. Like he was good enough.
So his story will have to be a little different.
I'm not trying to say be LeBron, y'all. I'm just saying that he need to go somewhere where he can be the man, and then therefore you will see his full potential. Here's why I say that.
So everybody gotta be.
Listen, I didn't say that. I said he gotta go. I didn't say that, bro. I said I was just being.
That would want to play.
I'm saying he gotta go somewhere where it's the person at his position is not better than him. He's the guy.
Okay,
you feel me?
And that whole division,
and his team on his team.
Okay.
So only reason why I say that is because the type of player that Bronny is, he's a pass first player, just like LeBron, bro. Like he pass the ball, he dimes. That's what he does. He can. I feel like that's how I play. He's an athletic player that can get to the cup and he can shoot. But I feel like he's more of a man. I don't gotta score 10. I don't gotta score 30 points, 10 rebounds, and have 10 assists for us to win the game. I can have 2 points, 5 steals, 4 rebounds, and 8 assists, and we win the game, and I'm cool with that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The play, I watch him, bro. He's the type of player he gets everybody involved.
So prefer him to be yourself then?
Huh?
You prefer him to be yourself?
Yes, but I just said that he shows flashes of LeBron in his game every time I see him play. Like he does, bro. He's just not a physical specimen like LeBron. If Bronny was 6'8", you would be looking at LeBron all over again, bro. You would. He's just not 6'8", bro. He's short.
I get what
he's 6.
All I'm saying is the type of player that Bronny is, from what my eye test tell me when I watch his highlights and when I watch his games, I'm not saying everything. He's not every single thing. He doesn't do every single thing that LeBron does. But what I'm saying is, he has some flash of LeBron in him. Right. Because I'm looking at the way he affects the game. I seen a game where he's only scored 2 points or 4 points. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't that good, but I'm just saying, like, he can affect the game in other areas. That's what I'm saying. He's just as effective because he's taught that. I mean, it's almost like your dad. Your dad's teaching you. Like, that's the way he plays the game. Play the game. His whole AAU career, LeBron sat on the sideline. Fuck the coach. He's coaching him, telling him, bringing his son to the, hey, look at the floor. Look at this. You had your man, woo, 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 da, 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 da. So it's like, bro, I'm telling y'all, fool, he's going to be a good player, bro. Like, I feel like he needs to stay in college for one more year and not make it about his playing with his dad. Because at that point, I just feel like him playing with his father got to be on some farewell shit. Like, he going away.
Yeah.
But that would stun his growth, because I know if I'm in that draft class and this motherfucker go fourth, and I know that I've been busting his ass the whole year, or when we matched up, I gave him that work, or in the AAU circuit, I've been giving him this work all these years. Oh, he the number one on my scratch list. When I get drafted, I don't care. Whatever team he go to, I got that scratched off on my list. Because I'm going to bust his ass.
For real.
He wasn't supposed to go before me. I'm just saying. So it's like, you got to think, bro, he going to have it hard if he come out this year, because there's a lot of people that's probably better than him that probably, and I'm not saying that because the draft is the draft. It's all on who the team won. Yeah. It's all on who they going to take. But one would say everybody going to knock Bron. I'm just saying, I think everybody going to knock Bron if he come out this year, because they're going to say the only reason why he came out because Bron wanted to play. So that was,
of course.
So I think that's going to be the
even
knock.
the team that drafted him, they going to get scrutinized because they going to be like, yeah, well, they only drafted him because they wanted Bron. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I'm just saying, I that's just me personally. I feel like Bronny should stay in school, but nevertheless, man, his dad and his camp and his team, they know what's best for him. He, as a young man, he knows what's best for him. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna go with his mom and his dad and their team. And, Bron got one of the best teams in sports. So and then Rich Paul is definitely going to be his agent. So it's just everything's going to be set up right. But he's going to win. He's going to win as far as financially and put in the right position because of his team. But I guess whatever decision they make, that's going to be a decision that they make as a family. So yeah, but we're gonna move on. We all love sports and Gogo.
Came to play, y'all.
Boston is the only team in the Eastern Conference that clinched in the Eastern Conference. Like they only ones who clinched the spot in the Eastern Conference. What does that say about them? Y'all think they're the favorites to win it all this year?
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I mean, you gotta at least give them their respect though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I love the Bucks, and I love Philly. I love a lot of teams in the East, but you gotta get them their respect. Like you can't keep just saying, "All right, well, they ain't win one, so we ain't gonna fight them." You know what I'm saying? Every dog is due to their day.
But as in the Eastern Conference, they the big dogs.
They the big dogs right now. They the big dogs, and I ain't gonna hold you.
I think Giannis and them right there too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think Giannis and them right there too.
You gotta.
Even though they've been losing lately, but I think they still right there because I think come playoff time they'd be a whole different animal. Different way.
Gotta come through
different way. I think they'd be a different team in the playoffs because I gotta tell y'all.
See how that's gonna go.
The playoffs, right?
In the playoffs,
that's
in the playoffs. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a different.
Like I said, the playoffs is spacing, is the pace of the game slow down. Then like in the clutch moments of the game, or when in the big moments in the game when it's like a nip and tuck ball game when it's going back and forth, and it's like, damn, nobody can get a stop. It's almost like who can miss, and then it's like you go to your stars, and then you go to your stars, and it's almost like who can get it done at the right time. So I think the playoffs, we in for a good playoffs this year from the East and the West.
Playoffs gonna separate the boys from the men.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
That's exactly what that shit do.
The play-in race in the West Conference is getting chippy, man, because the Lakers moved up to 8, but then they lost to the Timberwolves last night, so now they moved back down to 9. So it's like it's gonna be a race for 8 and 9 because Portland is officially out of it. They was the only team that could still make the play-in with Golden State, the Lakers, and whoever else is in it right now. So I think. With that being said, I think that the play-in kind of like sets the tone to playoff basketball because really it's for 8 and 10, for 9 and 10, you lose one time, you go home.
Yeah.
For 7 and 8, I think you get 2 times to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they made it's kind of fair for both sides. You know what I mean? Especially because if you're 9 and 10, you really don't belong in the playoffs.
Yeah.
That's basically.
So it's like basically what it is.
So it's basically like So it's like it's. I feel like that's right. I feel like that's right for what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? To play in and for more ratings and more money and, for the league. I guess that's good for the league. But I just feel like that shit set the tone because the last few play-ins, that shit set the tone for the playoffs. You just knew the playoffs was going to be lit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about the games, the competitive, like the games being competitive. Like, I don't want to see no blowout game. Like, of course, we know 8 always is expected to lose to number 1. You know what I'm saying? Most of the times, 2 always beats number 7.
Yeah.
And then for the most part, number 3 normally beats 6.
But I feel like, it's a lot of different speculations, but I feel like they did that play-in for that everybody says for LeBron or whatever. But I feel like they did it for the West.
Boog said that.
If you really think about it, like for the last couple of years before this, it was like you had all the West teams that was like right there, and then the East would have been horrible, and all them teams would be in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So they like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Let me try to make it so where as though a team that is 20 below winning, you know what I'm saying, can't have the same playing field as a team in the West that got a winning record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a good thing.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. The playing, man, I mean, regardless of what the in-season tournament, the playing, they gotta do things to evolve the league and make the league better. It can't just be the same shit forever. Like,
gotta grow.
Everything gotta evolve and grow. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, man. I mean, but to me, I look at it like that be like some of the best basketball because it's win or go home. It's like college. It's like win or go home. Like especially playing shit, it's win or go home. And in the playoffs, like the actual playoffs, it's the best of 7. So you know what I'm saying. So it's you can lose, then go look at film and adjust and play again, and then if you lose again, you can do the same thing, and then you got home court advantage and play 2 games on the road. But I think they should do it different. I think it shouldn't be 2 games at home. I think it should be a game at home, a game away, a game at home, a game away. I think it should be like that, and then that'll really spice the playoffs up because the 2 back-to-back games at home, I feel like that's kind of an advantage.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Big advantage.
It's an advantage, even though they've been doing this since the beginning of time. But I just think that'll spice things up if you was to go back-to-back road games. Like, all right, we let's say Philly and Toronto playing. This game in Toronto, game 1 in Philly, game 2 in Toronto, game 4 in Philly. Right. Or you could go game 1 in Philly, the next 2 games in Toronto, the next 2 games, if it's the next 2 games, need be in Philly, and then the last game will be in Toronto, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That's the best of what. That's the best of 7. I don't think I did it well. Anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. You get the drift, though. You get what I'm trying to say. Like, I just feel like they got to keep doing things to evolve the game so people will watch. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Definitely got to keep doing that.
I agree.
I don't know, man. I think the Lakers gonna win that shit off this year. I think LeBron gonna win. That's my MO, and that's my alibi, and that's my thoughts, and I'm sticking with him. I think we going to the finals this year. We gonna win that shit. He gonna get his 5th ring. Oh my God, LeBron James captures that elusive 5th ring. Can he win 6? Can he win 6? If LeBron wins 6 rings, is he considered the GOAT now? He's the all-time leading scorer. He's number 10 in assists. He's number 10 in rebounds. He's number 10 in steals. I'm just saying. That's all shit they gonna say. It's gonna be more of a debate. If he win another ring, can he win another ring at 40-something years old? Then that might be a motivation for LeBron. He might not retire. He might go do some LeBron shit and go somewhere else and win another ring. He might go team up with Chef Curry.
He going with his son.
That nigga retire when he's 45, so that'd be some crazy shit, man.
What if he win a ring?
I feel like he going with his son next year, bro.
But what if he win a ring and he's still the man? Like he's still dropping like 30, 20.
But you're not far off from that though. Like that, it ain't like a story. Like that might actually happen because last year I feel like the only reason why the Lakers was like really fucked up because they didn't have guard play. You know, the guard play was horrible.
But we ain't had nobody stop Jokic. We needed another center. We had another center. That's how we beat him.
Offset.
Yeah, it
was a little offset. I feel like we had a little bit more guard play. The guards was nowhere. This year, I feel like the guards is actually stepping up the same.
Well, also, some of them came in the middle of the season, too. So for LeBron and AD to mid-season for them to trade up, to trade Westbrook and trade this person and trade that person to get Hamachi Rule, get D'Lo, and he had Beasley. Remember, Beasley was playing with it. So I'm saying, so like for them to do that and still make the play in and get all the way to the Western Conference Finals, that's great. It's just that the better team won. We had no answer for the Nuggets. Like LeBron and AD wasn't enough to beat Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Caldwell Pope, and Aaron Gordon, and so on and so forth. They had a good team. They even had role players off the bench. So like the better team won last year. So, but I definitely feel like the Lakers can make a playoff run if they beat the right teams and if they get a little bit of help. Because who goes to say? Let's just say Nuggets lose to somebody in the first round, boom, and LeBron and them make it to the second round. They beat the person that beat them. Now who's the favorite? Because I'm a firm believer. I don't think LeBron gonna win. This is my opinion. I don't think LeBron James will lose another finals in this lifetime. I just don't think it.
If he get there,
I don't think it. I think he been there so much now that it's like
he own that shit. Huh?
He kind of no, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah. He just kind of like know as he's older now. He had that experience. Sometimes I give you a prime example. The Celtics could have won. They could have beat the Warriors. But to me, championship pedigree and experience rose to the forefront.
That's what happened.
It rose to the forefront. They went up 2-0 or did they? Or did they go up 3-1 or something like that? No, they ain't go up 3. They went up 2-0.
Yeah, but I agree.
On champs though, these guys have won championships. They already proven, but they just had it in their mind like we're not about to lose to them. Fuck though, that'll look fucked up if we lose to them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
If he get to a finals, I don't think he loses.
Bro, we get to the finals last year. We get past Denver last year. We beat Denver.
I agree.
We beat the brakes off Denver.
I agree.
We punished them because they was hurt last year. Tyler Hero was hurt. Duncan got hurt.
But that's really who I'm worried about. It's like Denver. I'm a Lakers fan, so
I'm telling you, bro. If they get put out the Clippers, the Clippers can beat them. That's what I'm saying. They can be beat. They can be beat. The thing is, man, we need to be trying to get the 7th seed. We don't, and if we do get the 8th seed, we just gotta pray to God that the Nuggets is not number 1, or else we go home first round. I'm being real. I'm a realist.
The Nuggets gonna come to play.
I'm a realist, bro. The Nuggets gonna come to beat our ass.
Yes, they are.
And they got home field advantage. They going up 2-0 easily.
Yes, they are.
We might get one game at the crib, but they gonna smack us. I know they gonna smack us. I don't know.
At least you know, and that's a fact.
No, I'm a realist, man. Yeah. I'm a realist, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah. This week, and we always on Gogo, Love Sports and Gogo, we always give out Gogo flowers. And this week, Love Sports and Gogo episode 12, Gogo flowers go to my man Rio Edwards, the godfather of sound.
Yes, sir.
And here's why.
Shout out to Rio.
Shout out to Uncle Rio Edwards, the godfather of sound. And I say that to say because people always, the bands, within the bands, we talk about Rio and how good Rio sound was, but I want to give Rio his flowers because I feel like Rio helped create Bounce Beat just as well as Neil and Love and the whole TCB camp and TOB. And here's why. Because when TCB made the Bounce Beat up playing on Rio sound system. Rio built sound systems that was equipped for that sound, that down south heavy bass, heavy bounce beat, bass guitar, rototom style. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like Rio really over the years have catered to bounce beat more than any sound company. Whereas though a lot of the sound companies, they don't really particularly like bounce beat bands playing on their equipment. And a lot of it has to do with because Rio was there for the birth of it.
Right.
Him and Michael Rawlins. Shout out to Michael Rawlins. There was another sound company too, Perfect Image Sound. Mm-hmm. So those two sound companies are one of the last two sound companies that's like still do sound, and they're like the original. Like Michael Rawlins, he built his sound systems just as well as Rio building his own sound companies. So they actually was there around for the birth of Bounce Beat.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I give Rio his flowers because
indeed
Rio built sound systems to cater to Bounce Beat.
Yeah.
Like he had a lot of sound systems, but he built certain sound systems catered to Bounce Beat.
He did.
Now, of course, everybody played on these sound systems, but a lot of those sound systems he built customly made strictly for Bounce Beat because he understood the music. He understands the sound. He understands what Bounce Beat needs. So today on Love Sports and Gogo, we're giving Rio Edwards.
Shout out to Rio.
His flowers.
Shout out Uncle Rio, man.
Flowers, man. And I want to give Rio his flowers personally because he knew me since I was a kid. And like like ironically, my first show and our first ever sound system that we ever played on was Rio's.
Mm-hmm.
And
Analog.
He'll tell you all day.
Analog, yeah.
He'll tell you all day.
Shout out to Treble Funk's Congo player T-Bone. T-Bone used to work for Rio back in the day when I was a kid. When I was growing up, T-Bone was Treble Funk's Congo player. Shout out to Uncle T-Bone for Treble Funk. And Rio, like, I think he used to manage them. He did a lot of stuff with Treble Funk back in the day or whatever. So when we first came out, we didn't know. We always used to hear Rio name like bounced around when we was in the club and shit. But we didn't know who Rio actually was. Mm-hmm. But we knew T-Bone because T-Bone used to work for Rio and set the equipment up, the sound and the backline. So how the sound companies, they always have a guy that just sit right there and watch the sound for them. Because the sound nigga who actually own the sound, he not gonna sit there all day. Mm-hmm. So T-Bone was that person. And so we met T-Bone. Like our first show, wasn't nobody really there, and he was there, and he was listening to us, and like he was looking at us, and he, of course, he understood what we was doing, but then he understood that we was young, and like he told us, like after we played, like yeah, like keep going, like y'all gonna be good if y'all just keep on going. And I'm saying all that to say we was playing on Rio Sound when we first came out, and we didn't even know, like we didn't even know that, and that's like for me, like once I found that out as I got older, I'm like, damn, we've been playing on Rio since we came out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's a part of like Gogo history, and Rio is a part of Gogo history.
Shout out Rio, man.
He's a big important part of Rio. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Rio, and you know what I mean? Rio Sound System, Rio Edwards. So we giving Gogo flowers to Rio because
shout out Rio, man.
He's a Gogo pioneer. You know what I mean? One of them few sound men that used to build his sound. So shout out to Uncle Rio. We're gonna keep on moving though, fellas. Keep on moving. We all love sports and Gogo. Hey, do y'all think Gogo needs a board? Like, how most companies and executive companies and businesses and rap has a executive board, like a board of people that make decisions for the genre in itself. Like. Yeah, I guess you would call like how they call people the Gogo government and shit like that. Like basically like a board of people. And I'm saying unbiased and biased. And, I'm saying not based upon like the band they play with. They don't even have to be players. It don't even have to be. It don't even have to be like person in like people like musicians or artists in Gogo bands. It can be retired Gogo like members or retired Gogo promoters or retired Gogo or. It could be people that's still active, but I mean, what's y'all take on it? Do y'all think Gogo needs to get more organized in the sense to where though we have a group of people? That's why I said a board, an executive board of Gogo operations type shit, like a few people with the power and the platforms and and I guess I would say with the influence to make Gogo
more
organized in the sense to where it's though the shows, the planning, the itinerary, the venues,
I see with that type
the
of
music,
shit, you get like
the concerts, the traveling, everything.
You get like a membership. We probably pay like a little membership fee. With that committee, with that thing, we do trips. As far as involve the Gogo crowd, we keep us updated on shit like that. Yeah, that'll be all right. But
I'm talking about no. I ain't talking about like taking no trips and shit.
I'm trying to do.
I'm talking about. I'm basically talking about like how you got like how I'm gonna make an example like how you got the DC Public School board.
Yeah.
Like when DC Public School have matters, they have to go to the DC Public School board.
So the board?
That's what I was just getting to. I was saying, do you think Gogo needs to be like more organized in the sense where as though it has like a board of administration,
like the NBA Players Association,
like no,
like that.
The Players Association is the players. Like that's the players. Now look, the Players Association, like I'm gonna be real.
So you're not.
And not that no, I'm gonna break it. No, I'm gonna break it down to you, which is about the players. The Players Association is all the people. It's like a union.
Right.
You know how like you work for Metro,
right?
And then you have a union.
Yeah.
Like so, if you get in trouble with something, that the people that's in charge, they gotta talk to your union. You know what I'm saying?
And they a part of this.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is, what I mean by the board of administration, meaning that a group of people that sit at the table to come up with the laws and the bayous and the
Okay.
do's and the don'ts and the
I see what you're saying.
and the structure of what Gogo should be and how we should do Gogo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like basically getting organized, like a board of administration of people that like help out. Like, because you got to think, Gogo does a lot of traveling. We do a lot of stuff for the government. We do a lot of stuff outside.
Yeah.
Like just everything about Gogo just being more structured, like a Gogo committee. Like based on what I'm saying, like a Gogo committee. And like you saying who, to answer your question, who, I don't have the slightest of a clue. But I'm asking y'all, do y'all think that we need that type of infrastructure in Gogo to basically prosper and get more organized so that we can be upon the masses? Because Gogo is the genre.
Yeah.
And it's a genre that's still never been, it's like DC's best kept secret that people know about, but it's like a side girl that your girlfriend know about, but they ain't gonna say nothing. We not gonna we not showing her to the world.
Yeah.
We trying to hide her.
I agree.
We trying to hide her. We keeping her. So then my next question to follow up: do y'all think we need to let Gogo? Like, do you think DC need to give up his baby? Like what I mean by that is like, do you think that like do you think that we need? Do you think that we need to let our precious child go to the world? Like, because I feel like in some cases we're scared to let people into our world, but we want to take it's almost like we want to be the people to take Gogo to everywhere, but we failed to do it because Gogo has been out for damn near 50 years. So it's like, all right, I give prime example. Let's say some dudes in North Dakota, right? Just like me and you, some black guys from North Dakota. Say by chance they were just on YouTube, and since 2006, 2007, they've been following Gogo. So just like you and I been following Gogo, and they know the songs. What if they know the songs and they be tuned in just all the way from North Dakota, right? And what if that inspired them to make their own Gogo band, and then they make their own Gogo band, and they might do a little different, but it's really the same because they listen to the Gogo that's out, right? And they hip to it, and they start a Gogo band, they start performing, right? You will bash them, the whole world will bash them. Why? Because we'll say, oh, they stealing. But in the grand scheme, right? In the grand scheme, that's actually a plus for Gogo because that means that it migrated.
That's true too. I agree with that.
And I'm saying that's just like rap. We would be just like New York when New York was mad at California, when NWA started rapping, when Ice Cube started rapping. All of the dudes in New York that say, well, when we started hip hop started in New York. They not the real hip hop. We're the real hip hop. But it migrated to somewhere else, which can only do nothing but help you still grow too, because now it's global. Now you don't have to stay in New York and be on the corner rapping against Larry around the corner. Man, we want to rap battle. Now you can actually make it. So it's like, I feel like if Gogo was to get into other cities and states and we would inspire other people to do it, I feel like that's a win for the culture. In the grand scheme, if everybody's thinking about the bigger scheme to life, or to Gogo, or to
grow, right?
Because if you wanted to still be here forever, then what is real greatness in Gogo? Yeah. Playing here every week. I'm just saying.
I agree.
What are we really like measuring it by? Like, and that's why I say like because like everybody want Gogo to go like to the masses, but it's like nobody has brought Gogo to the masses, but probably Wale. Like that's the only person.
You hit a major point. It's like people have came and tried to help Gogo, right?
Yeah.
And we moved their ass out.
Exactly, bro.
It's like if you not from here, if you don't play them sticks, if you ain't on the stage, then we like, nah, you can't help us.
Exactly.
But it'd be like, nah, they can.
Oh, some stubborn shit.
Nah, look.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, my OG told me, I can't say who, but my OG said one of the dudes, Andre Harrell. What I'm gonna say? Somebody in RE told me that Andre Harrell, y'all know, do your homework on Andre Harrell. That's the dude Puff Daddy come up under before he became Puff Daddy. He was working, he was his assistant running his record label, and then his record label went into foreclosure, and then that's when some way somehow Diddy got the money to start Bad Boy, and then he started Bad Boy. So moving on. So Andre Harrell, he he like during the 90s, somebody somehow because of the Howard shit and Diddy went to Howard, he was trying to fuck with RE. But my OG told me that he said y'all just be playing grooves. Y'all don't play no songs. Like y'all don't have verses. Y'all don't have pre-hooks. Y'all don't have the bridge. Y'all don't have, you know what I'm saying, hooks and verses. Y'all just grooving. Like y'all grooving the beat and y'all might got a little hook or two that y'all saying, or y'all might got a jingle that y'all singing, but it's not formatted like a real song. So they've tried to help Gogo, but when he tried to get them in the studio to do it like that, they didn't probably want to do that. Because that's not the essence of Gogo. Right. So what I'm saying is, I guess like our problem with Gogo is that we spend so much time trying to tell somebody that's not from here that's not how you do Gogo, and they're just looking at it from a perspective of what they already do, which is music. You know what I'm saying? So if they making music and writing music, and composing music, and then they hear Gogo, and then they hear Gogo and how it's formatted and what we doing, it's like y'all not really creating like songs and lyrics and verses and choruses and pre-hooks and whatever the case may be, bridges, but it's basically like it's not formatted like a real song. So it's like I know for a fact people didn't probably try to help Gogo, but because we so DC in our mentality, we think of it like, man, if you ain't DC, what the fuck do you know about Gogo to tell me?
Definitely can't help us with Gogo.
So
you know what I'm saying? If anything, you can't help us with Gogo, but that's what's holding us back though. We don't understand some of these people, they marketing geniuses, they advertising geniuses. They can put you over the map with just certain places that we can go, but we
don't
so
want
stuck.
Nobody to try to change our shit. Sincere about our shit and how we make it, how y'all make it and play it, and somebody try to come and tell y'all how to do it different. You ain't gonna want. You gonna be stubborn because you want it your way. What people gotta respect and understand. You see what I'm saying? It's your music. It's your
Purdue about to lose.
Yeah. I was watching this whole time.
Yeah, that man.
Purdue about to go down.
Hey,
almost down.
I got one thing to say to the Gogo community, man, and I hope when people look at this show on your spare time on Trio TV on YouTube, follow our YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Can we normalize buying ladies drinks again? Because I'm starting to see in the club it's more women that buy drinks for themselves and the fellas just be sitting right there looking stupid. So I feel like fellas, man, look, fellas, the easiest way to get a female is if you buy her a drink. Like, I mean, that's just showing consideration. I'm not saying that every girl's gonna give you their number if you buy them a drink. Sometimes it's just the thought that counts. She might give you the number next time. But what I'm saying is, can we normalize buying these ladies drinks? Because it's like y'all rather stand by guys all day and smoke weed, but you don't go buy the ladies the drinks. Like, you see a woman, a queen in the club, and she don't got no drink in her hand, and it's the vibe, man. Go to the bar and buy her a drink. Even if you go buy her some low shelf liquor and you big like if you give her a house margarita, she might think it's Casamigo. She might think it's Casamigo, but I'm just saying it's the thought that counts, man. I'm just saying, buy ladies. Make these dudes buy y'all drinks, man. We gotta normalize fellas at these Go-Go's buying these women drinks, man. Like, they should have to come out their pocket all the time and buy drinks. Buy these ladies drinks, fellas. Normalize buying women drinks in the Go-Go.
Indeed.
We all love sports and Go-Go, man.
I agree 100% with that.
Yeah.
We all love sports and Go-Go. Episode 12. DJ Hype on the ones and twos, my co-host today, along with my man Twin. Shout out my man Boogie Boog and K Grammy, my other host who couldn't be with us today.
Brothers.
Shout out to our sponsors, Twio, GoTown, IHP, In the Loop Transportations. In the Loop. Hey, before we go to the rundown, before we get up out of here, what's the craziest story or fight at the Go-Go that you ever seen? Let's start with you, Twin. I mean, you gotta make it quick because it's the rundown.
I'm gonna say Thai seafood. I've seen a couple of different Jones and clubs before, but I'm gonna say Thai seafood. I've seen some wild shit from the inside to the outside. That's it.
What happened? You don't gotta say no names. You can just say what happened.
Couple good men got to fight. Like a big fight. Like big fight. Got some of the tables on the side. You know, you get the little small tables by man, that got broke. Then we got outside, PG County, Charles County, for real. They ain't pay that shit. Niggas was getting tased out there. I'm seeing smoke come out of niggas' back from the tase. You know what I mean? I'm like, And my little nephew, man, this was crazy. Y'all was playing reaction on Friday nights when this was happening. Or was it Saturday? Saturday.
Nah, we played on Fridays with them. Cause we used to play on Saturdays.
Yeah, on Fridays. Hey, son. And all right, man, we got up out. Ain't no shooting nothing type of that shit happened, but that probably was the wildest fight I probably seen. Niggas getting tased by PG, niggas still fighting. Shit can't stop. Yeah, that probably was the wildest jump. Oh, and the fur. But I ain't talking about that one. No, I'm not talking about that night at all. But that's probably it.
What's the wildest fight or Gogo story you had?
Wildest fight, right? Probably like my first couple of experiences in the Gogo was like at the La Pearl.
Jesus.
Man, I seen the check it. Whoop. I ain't even gonna say the hood. I'm not gonna say the hood.
But they whooped the shit
I
out
know
of
who you talking about too.
Shit.
Hey, damn nigga.
Out of this one particular hood. Just a whole, you know how, oh man, why you around me doing all that shit? And I'm just like, we watching it the whole time go down. We like, hey, bruh, I don't know if you want, you know what I'm saying? Because like, y'all drunk. Y'all done. Y'all can't even walk. You know how them nights is when your whole hood in there. Y'all can't even talk to each other. Y'all fucked up. I'm like, bruh, I don't care who y'all, don't underestimate nobody. You hear me? All of a sudden you see all types of shit going on. But like, all I'm saying is check it, y'all like whoop the shit out of the hood. I ain't gonna say the hood.
Donut.
I ain't gonna say the hood.
I know what you're talking about. Donut.
That shit was crazy.
21 Donut Day.
Yeah. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, because like I said, you would never think, because you ain't thinking that.
Oh, I seen the wild.
Oh no, man, I get exactly what you're saying. But they still, hey, look, I always say this, man.
But you can't
the LGBTQ community, they still men. At the end of the day, they still men. So I definitely seen them get down before and job whoop thorough niggas too and all that. So
that's
I get
what
what you're
I'm
saying.
Like,
we can speak on it, man. Yeah, they definitely. But I think the wildest fight I ever seen in the Gogo, I'm trying to think. I seen a lot of wild fights. That's a lot of Gogo too. Dang, I can't even really think of. I could think of a few, but the wildest one that I think I seen, wildest Gogo or story I ever probably seen in the Gogo probably was. One of them, I told y'all about this story in one of our episodes, how we was wrecking it in the club and shit. Yeah. That was one of the wildest stories too. We was wrecking it at Club 51. We was wrecking it. It's in Montgomery County. We was wrecking like a motherfucker. But I think the wildest little jank that I think I seen, I know what it was. What? The wildest Gogo I think I've been to was the Avenue. Woo! When what you call them was wrecking, the fuck was wrecking? Yellow Brick was wrecking.
At the McDonald's?
No, he was in the club wrecking. Like shit. I don't even want to name drop. I'm just gonna say. I know what say. That joint. Yeah, that was the wildest joint. I know what you talk about. And when Lil got into it. Exactly. That was the wildest joint I seen.
That was a sad
night.
I say it was a sad
night. That ain't the worst joint I've been to. The worst joint I've been to was the Market Lounge. That was the worst joint I've been to. The fight is started on the inside.
Yeah, with the 4x4, right?
Yeah,
I was in it.
It started on the inside, and it got on the outside. The shots rang out and all that shit. So that might have been that joint, and it was a tunnel that I think they was wrecking at. They was wrecking like a motherfucker in that joint too. They put everybody up. But yeah, that's probably my top little fights, little wild stories. I got a few.
So deep.
Yeah, I've been around for a long time, so I got a lot of stories. All right, we got the rundown, man. We all love sports and Gogo. It's just about all our time, and we about to do the rundown. Where I asked the guys, you got to pick one or the other. It's called the rundown, and we just about over today. So here we go. Sexy lady or Still Ray?
Still Ray.
I'm go sexy lady.
I like both of them, but if I had to choose one to put like I guess like if I had to ride somewhere for an hour and you're gonna listen to one song and them was the two songs I had to choose between, I probably would listen to Still Ray. And I love Sexy Lady too.
Yeah,
I love Sexy Lady. I love both of the songs.
UCB my favorite.
I'll
My
probably
favorite band. So.
Still Rages.
Yeah, Still Ray.
Something different.
Still Ray. Oh, that's good. Well, we all. I mean, I guess we all. He said Sexy Lady. I said Still Ray. You said Still Ray. All right. Overnight Scenario or Pieces of Me.
Damn.
That's mean right there.
I listen to both of them.
Overnight Scenario.
Like, I listen to both of them like.
But if you had to ride in the car,
for
an hour and there was only 2 songs on the radio.
Scenario. Nah, not my Pieces of Me. That might get high.
What you going
be
with?
cool.
What you going
with? Pieces of Me.
Like
I'm going Pieces of Me.
I'm gonna let y'all know I'm going with Pieces of Me.
Yeah,
I want to hear. I'd rather hear a woman
for 2 hours.
Listen, I'd rather listen. Not even that. I'd rather listen to a woman for an hour.
Yeah,
to guys.
No, that'd be smooth right there. Yeah, Pieces of Me. I listen to
Pieces of Me. But no, I didn't say that. I just made that reference.
And I don't care how much she brought that motherfucker back. I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
2 hours. Yeah, that's cool. I can work with that.
Okay. I got one for y'all. This gonna be hard. Ooh, this gonna put y'all in the hot seat right here.
Fatty, huh?
Okay. Chicky Bum or Coffee Shop? Ooh.
I like both. Cause both of them get okay. Hold on. Which Chicky Bum we talking about?
Man, I don't care what year the song period in itself. It could be from any year.
Well, both. Cause both of them, I love Chicky Bum and Coffee Shop. Both of them. I gotta go with both.
But you gotta choose.
No, I don't, Chris. I don't.
I'm gonna choose which one I like better.
I know.
I'm gonna go with Chicky Bum. I'm gonna go with Chicky
Bum.
I'm gonna go with Chicky Bum. The first bounce beat ever. Little Gogo history. The first bounce beat ever. Chicky Bum. That's the first bounce beat they ever made up.
Facts.
Was Chicky Bum.
Yes, it was.
Cause Chicky Bum ain't nothing but hey. That's the same song.
It sure is.
They just switched the words up. And they took Chicky Bum from bum beat bum beat. Yeah, so that's the song. That was the first bounce beat. So for me, it's Chicky Bum all day over Coffee Shop. I mean, I love Coffee Shop, but not better than Chicky Bum. All right. You know, last week I gave them, you know how Big G always come up with little slangs for the hoods and shit. So I got 2 of his slogans today, and you got to tell me which one sound better. I'm mad Bug not here because I know what he want to say, but it's kind of a good thing he's not here because I know what he want to say. All right. That Compton, that's Compton's in the house.
Say
Oh, that 35 double O, where they at?
I go with my man. 35 double O. Oh, where they at?
Which Jay, if you was from
35 double O.
Sound like crazy.
Which one sounds sweeter? If you was a lead mic and you had to pick to say which one you think sounds better.
If I'm a lead mic and it's 35 double O, they always 60 deep. 35 double O. Where they at?
But I ain't saying if they deep. I'm saying which one sound. I'm saying which one sound better.
I used to get them with the 30, 35,
35.
No.
Hey, look though. Which one sound better though? That's what I'm asking y'all. Which one sound better? You can't ask me that because I'm a lead mic. I say it all. I say all.
He got to ask you with you. I'm gonna let you win tonight.
You can't ask me because
look, you know what?
Because I'm gonna say
35. I said,
nah. Look, see, I'm gonna be biased because Bug's my man, so I'm gonna say I like that too. So that's why I said I wouldn't even ask myself that because I know to me, I like saying that better than that. But I'm just saying. Hey, look, shout out my man Perk and my man Jay Hooks. You know, so I got good men from over Compton. I got my man Tracy. I got good men from over Compton. You hear me? I got good men from over Compton.
That's why I said I do too. That's why I said it's like. I don't, you know.
I got another one for y'all. This gonna fuck y'all up. Which y'all think better? That whack walla, whack walla, or that motherfucker East Street Bangers? East Street Bangers. That's hard right there.
From both
that's
sides.
hard right there. I got people from both sides.
They both go crazy when they hear that.
I went to school with niggas from up the alley, and I used to be around AZ Base, around East Street. From the Pinnacles to Bennett Course to 18th with D Rosedale Rec to AZ Base, ABC. My men around there.
It's like, you say Whack Walla, get him down.
Whack Walla or East Street Bangers. You know, he gave East Street Bangers their own song. That faking like that's they song.
Yeah, that's their song. Yeah, so
Sauce even be
it gotta be
East Street Bangers.
It gotta be East Street Bangers.
I don't know that whack walla. Get it,
like
dollar.
Say
that. Yeah, you heard me say it, don't?
That sounds sweet too. That nigga G, I ain't gonna that nigga Big G like that because Big G.
Make shit just
that nigga,
good.
Yeah, he not make man. That nigga say Murray had a little lamb, man. He gonna make that Murray. He gonna make that Murray had a little lamb sound so good. Like, it's gonna make you want to say.
Hey.
Polo had the same effect. Because niggas don't know that nah. But they did it like a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
He was trying to do the Lil Wayne joint. La 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 la.
Yeah.
La 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 la. But he couldn't sing, so
yeah.
So they ended up doing it. Nigga don't even know that though. That's like a nursery rhyme. But they didn't get that from a nursery rhyme. They got that from Lil Wayne. They was hitting everything from off the car.
Yes, they was. Yes, they was.
Was that 3? Yeah, that was 3.
Mm-hmm.
The car 3.
Yeah.
Last one, y'all. This is the rundown. We all love sports and go-go. Just about all our time.
There's one
man,
more.
Twin, my man, DJ Hype on the 1s and 2s. Also, our co-host today.
Yes, indeed.
Sauce or love?
Sauce.
Do I gotta choose, bro?
You don't have to.
Yeah, because I like both.
Because I wasn't gonna choose.
Yeah, I like both.
I like both.
I'll choose sauce.
Or I like both.
I like both.
All right, last question, fellas, and that's all our time. Fate of the universe on the line. You got one person to shoot to save the universe. Who you picking to take the shot? Caitlin Clark, Steph Curry, Ray Allen, or Reggie Miller?
Steph.
And I'm done.
I concur. And I ain't gonna lie. Fate of the universe on the line, I'm going with Steph.
Yeah, thank you.
Even though Steph never hit no shot to win the game, the big game on the line. So I don't know if the world is on the line.
You going with Steph.
I don't know, but I'm going with Steph though. But we all love sports and go-go, man. We gotta go, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all follow us on YouTube and subscribe to the channel Trio TV. We all love sports and go-go. This is episode 12. Peace, love, and
Cook that shit up.